Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. This is an old one. This is after Mummy left and went back to Boston, but I don't think this got put up on the channel. The one that she entitled For People Wishing I Crash and Burn, I put that one up, but I think this one got missed. So, shall we jump in?
Hi everyone. I feel like I'm Trisha Paytas. This is my room instead of the kitchen floor, but I'm coming on and I'm crying again. Yes, for those that don't like it, then just switch off. I don't have anybody to talk to without overwhelming everybody with all that's going on. I'm not going to share too many personal details because I don't.
See, this is my point. This was my point all along. Here she is, lying on her bed, wallowing in self-pity, texting people and annoying them, making videos and whining, when she should have been packing her shit up and moving. But of course, no, she left it to the last second, and a subscriber hired a van for her and came and moved her. Really? Why? She's probably not even talking to that person still. Oh, why should I have to worry about it? Someone else will do it. Teflon Tessie strikes again.
I don't want to like tell too much stuff, but things are so bad.
Yes, you haven't got Mummy's credit card anymore. And you're being made to adult at 56.
Not that just that my mother moved. There's so much more to it than that.
Like?
I wouldn't be upset if my mother just moved and went back to Boston.
No, I wouldn't be upset if my mother just moved back to Boston, but continued to pay the rent on the 2-bed apartment so Burke and I can live life in luxury. Pathetic.
That's not the issue.
Whatever.
It's too detailed to get into. It's too private.
Well, don't make
People
videos
think they know
then.
what's really going on. That I'm just crying because I'm upset that my mother moved back to Boston and that I don't have her money or whatever. And it has nothing to do with that. I was left in a situation where I have nobody. I have nobody, okay?
You're 50 fucking 6. Grow the fuck up. Pack up your shit and move to the 1-bed. You've got 2 cars. You've got a healthy son. You could have done it all on your own with the 2 cars. But did you? No.
Nobody really to talk to. I've talked to a lot of you, but
no one to talk to, but I've talked to a lot of you. Maybe, Yama, stop it. Stop fucking talking and start doing. This is what pisses me off. The rest of us live in the real world and deal with fucking shit on a day-to-day basis. Do we go crying to other people for help? No.
It gets overwhelming and I don't want advice because I know everything that I need to do and I've done everything that I need to do.
Apart from pack up your shit and move.
My number one concern, obviously, is Burke and keeping him in the same school for at least another year. So we're moving into the 1-bedroom that my mother lived in. She left all of her stuff there, so she made it clear she's not coming back. So I've sold a lot of stuff, and then I had to donate a lot of stuff and get rid of a lot of things. And then I had to do, okay, shush.
How much stuff did your elderly mother actually have in that apartment? You make it sound like it was a 14-bed mansion that you had to fucking organise. It was a 1-bed apartment.
Hush! What are you barking at?
Now, this sounds familiar, and I feel like I've done it, but you know the drill, folks. If I've done it already, ignore me. Don't tell me.
Okay, shh, shh. No, 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 no. What are you barking at? No, Bella, go lie down. Come on. Go lie down. Go lie down. Everybody, lie down and take it easy. They're upset because someone's whistling outside. Uh, okay, lie down. Lie
Leave her
down.
alone.
Everybody, hush. So I got Pom Pom groomed. I got Gucci groomed.
On your mother's money or yours? Because if it was yours, you needed that money to move, didn't you? And start paying the rent. Oh no, you were already paying the rent on the 1 bed, weren't you? Yeah, okay. Whatever.
I don't want to. That's your Chewy, yeah. I try not to involve Birkin too much, but he does ask and he's very involved.
So you say to him, things are a bit shit at the moment, Burke, but we'll work it out like we always do. Don't panic. I've got this. No, you sit there like a 3-year-old blubbing. My Grammy left us and I don't know what to do.
And go lie down, lie down.
Leave her
He's very involved
alone.
in everything.
Pom Pom can jump around and nuzzle you and annoy you. Why can't Bella?
And so he has to know, somebody had written me something, I don't know, like just say that grandma left. Well, she told him that. Hold on a second.
So what else does he need to know?
Hold on. Come on. Come on. Everybody off the bed. Off the bed right now. Come on. Let's get off. Everybody off. Okay. Get down. Good one. Oops. Sorry. Okay, go lie down.
Leave her alone.
I'm not mean to my dogs.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not mean, but I'm loud. I am a loud person. I get exuberant, and it's just how I am. My heart is so broken right now. Because I not only I miss my mother, but I have nobody to really talk to. And I'm worried about so much of everything, and everything is on my shoulders right now.
Yes, because you're the grown-up.
She left her car here. She left her clothes. She left all of her furniture. And she's up and left. And I can't get in touch with her. I know she's okay. I've had some people call. And we did get into a fight over the way she was moving, because it was within a week's time and it gave us no notice. Bella.
Oh. 1 minute it's overnight and she didn't tell you at all. And the next thing it was a week's notice. Which was it?
Enough.
Leave Bella the fuck alone.
And I basically just got the rug pulled out from under me.
Didn't.
My mother and I have always been very close. We've had typical mother-daughter fights and whatever. I'm just going to talk about my feelings.
Oh yeah, you do that, because you never do that.
I have no joy left in me at all. I haven't really eaten in 3 or 4 days. A little bit of water.
Yeah, right.
Today I did manage to have a half a peanut butter and apricot jam sandwich, but I didn't eat it all yesterday, and I know that that's bad, but I can't. I just can't. I have no appetite, and I'm so weak physically
Who believes that?
with terrible anxiety over this because I can't reach her. And Burke can't reach her.
Whatevs.
And I don't really care about the hate that I'm getting because nobody really knows, and those that do really know me know that I'm a good person and that nobody deserves to have this happen to them.
What? What has happened to you? Nothing. Your mother moved back to where she wanted to be. You have to move your shit from one apartment to another. What is your fucking problem? Oh, I know. It's got nothing to do with the money. It's got everything to do with the fucking money. You're acting like you're a 22-year-old that's been abandoned in fucking Afghanistan. Get a grip of yourself.
And people are going through lots of things. Yes, much worse, like death and fighting illnesses. But it doesn't diminish what I'm going through right now. It just isn't, it's just not a life or death thing, but I need time to pull myself together. I need to do there's 1,000 things to do. I have to move. I have
So
to
do it
set up all
then.
the electric and everything over at the other place, which she just left. I have to try and be obviously strong for Burke, but I will admit he's seen me cry and be depressed. But
He's used
every
to
night
that, isn't he?
because he's very upset that my mother did this to him.
Did what to him?
He begged her to stay. She won't answer his calls either.
So you knew she was moving
So
then?
every night I go in and we just hug each other.
Really?
And he's too young to.
Too young. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is why you're in the situation you're in, because you've been fucking mollycoddled your entire life. Now you don't know what to do with yourself because fucking Grammy handled it all before. You're 50 odd years of age, woman. I have sympathy for people that deserve sympathy. You deserve none. Put your big girl pants on and fucking do what you need to do.
Take on all of it because I can't even take on all of it. I don't know anybody here to really help. Like I said, I've gotten a lot of help as far as like Trish is helping me move, and I'm scared.
Oops. You didn't need help moving. I can't believe that Trish actually did that. You had 2 cars, 2 people, a few fucking like I kept saying before, the biggest bit of fucking furniture they had were the mattresses. You could have sat them on the top-down car and drove really slowly around the apartment blocks. Fucking idiot. Were we here? I'm not sure.
Here to really help. Like I said, I've gotten a lot of help as far as like Trish is helping me move, and
Trish, if you happen to be watching this by some freak, will you drop me a line at chattoexposed@aol.com or leave a comment under the video and please tell us, 1, are you still friends with her? And 2, why did you feel the need to help a grown adult move a few fucking apartments down when she had her son and 2 cars? Because I just can't compute any of it. It makes no sense to me.
People have written with prayers and well wishes and hate to see me like this. I've sold a lot of things. It makes you realize, like, things don't really matter. None of them mean anything to me anymore. All the decorations and everything.
What decorations?
It means nothing unless you have your family and support. And I don't have anybody. I have Burke, and I'm not putting this on him. I'm trying not to. You mean, he knows little bits, but he doesn't understand, like, you know. He's like, why don't we just move into a 2-bedroom? A 2-bed, like, he doesn't know about first and last and how much it costs. I mean, even to change the postal address, it was $1 for each one of us, for me and Burke, and then there was a charge to change the electric over. And it's, you know, it's exhausting, especially when you are not
used to doing anything for your fucking self because you've had everything done for you your entire life. Oh, don't worry about it. Someone else will do it. And what happened? Trish did it. I don't understand. Someone please explain to me why a subscriber would feel that moved to go and help her move from here to there when she had 2 cars and her son. There wasn't any huge pieces of furniture. Like I said, the biggest thing was her bed. You dismantle the bottom, the fucking mattress, you can sit on the top of the car and drive it down. Fucking carry it if you have to. I can't. I just cannot compute this. I suppose it's because I've been doing everything for myself since I was fucking 13 years of age. I haven't had somebody fucking wiping my ass and blowing smoke up my hole. But how does a person get to 50 fucking years of age and act like this when their mum decides to go home? Okay, I'm upset, whatever. I've got things to do. I've got shit to move. I've got fucking bills to swap over. I need to do A, B and C. No, I'm just going to sit in a fucking puddle on my bed and whinge and whine and hope that somebody else does it. And as always, somebody else did.
When you're, like, sad, like, I go into my mother's apartment and it smells like her. And all of her clothes are there. But I can't get in touch with her. I have to get back on my feet again. I still have my Scentsy business, and I don't want to make a video with any negativity in it about it, you know, because that's my passion. That's what I loved doing.
Passion.
But I just don't have it in me to sit and show Scentsy right now. I only have it in me to sit and cry. I held it in all day. I got everything switched over before Bert came home. I held myself together all day.
Oh,
He
well
came home,
done.
he gave me a hug, and he went to work. And he goes to school, and he goes to work. And I let him hang out with his friends as often as he wants.
Oh, that's big of you.
I'm giving him the bedroom at the one bedroom, and I'm gonna make the living room into my bedroom. It's a big living room, dining room area, so I'll make the living room part my bedroom because there's already a TV there and a fireplace. And then I feel like we need a buffer between his bedroom and me. So the dining room is next to his bedroom. And I'll make that into like a living room area with the sofa.
See? Bing. Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Oh, my mummy has left me. She can swap from one thing to the other. And people fall for this bollocks.
But the bathroom is in his room. And there's only one closet, so we'll have to share that.
Oh. Like you
Or I
need
could
more
even
than
get like a
one.
rolling
Really? How much clothes do you have? None. You had 2 sheets.
rack, and it's gonna look terrible. I mean, I'll make it as nice as possible, but it's gonna look not how I'm used to living.
This is the point. See? I'm used to living how I want to live, having everything paid for me, being able to go out and lunch and not have to worry about anything. Now it's all come tumbling down.
And I can't bother people anymore with the problems because it's too much for any one friend or a friend to handle. Everybody has their own problems. Lots of problems, you know. I don't even care like about this apartment.
No, that's the thing. You never cared about that apartment. You never used that apartment. You spent all your time in the bedroom. Funny that, really, isn't it? All the time on her bed. Wow. Never used the downstairs. Didn't use the sitting room. Fucking hardly use the kitchen at all because you eat out and get takeout. You didn't need a 2-bed apartment. Not one that size, anyway.
It's not, I don't, that part I don't care. Like, I have this big, beautiful bedroom with a deck. Burke has a deck. None of it means anything. I just want to have a place to live and I want him to be happy. And he's not going to be happy. He's not going to be happy in a one bedroom with me. If his friends walk in, they're going to see, like, I'm going to try to get one of those, like, Japanese frame, folding frames that can separate so that if I'm in my room, people won't be able to see. They can walk by and go into his room and close the door. Probably won't have my car anymore.
See, that's what you should have done at that point, was sell the car. Ooh, what time is it? Sell the car and then have the money from the sale of the car to get a small 2-bed apartment or to have a buffer for all the bills you're going to be paying. But you didn't do that, did you? No.
I'm like sick to my stomach over all of this. Like, I just needed, if, just wish I had had time to prepare.
You had time. You said it was a week's notice. You tried to stop her going. So you had time, you didn't have time. You had time, but then you didn't say anything, or you didn't have time, so you couldn't say anything, or...
Prepare for this. And Burke has tried to call her. He can't believe that she just stopped talking to him.
She hasn't stopped talking to him. She just can't let her guard down, because as soon as he gets through to her, you'll take the phone off him. And it's you she doesn't want to talk to.
And everyone's going to say, maybe your mother has some mental, maybe your mother this and that. I'm not going to announce what I think.
Oh, you did, didn't you, though? In a few weeks. Yes, she's insane. She's this, she's that. I'm not going to say what I think. I'm not going to say anything horrible because there's still a chance she can send me a credit card. So I'm just going to be nice for now.
It is on YouTube. I love my mother very much. I want her to be happy. If Boston is where she wants to be, then that's where she should be. But I'm also very angry at the way it was done, to leave me in the lurch like this, and to leave Burke like this,
Stop bringing Burke into it.
saying that she's going to come back when she's not. She's not coming back. And she was the one who really, really wanted to move here. She was like, I want an adventure. I want to move.
No, you were the one that really, really wanted to move there. And you badgered the fuck out of her until she agreed.
And I was like, okay, are you sure? I mean, and I did everything to get us here. I moved us all. I did everything.
See, this is why this is sounding so familiar, because I know I've said this before. You did all the fucking logistics, possibly, but your mother was the credit card.
Thing. Perfectly timed everything. But she didn't like where we lived at first, so she moved, and then she didn't like that, and we moved here. And she wasn't satisfied with it here either. So she went back to where she felt familiar and safe. And I understand that. But you can't just leave. You just can't leave your apartment. Just like leave it. So I'm like beyond sad. I'm sick to my stomach over it. And I just want to hear her voice.
Here we go.
I just want to say I love you to her. I wrote her and sent it, but
I wrote her and sent it. You wrote what? A letter and posted it? An email? Instagram? What?
know she's gonna read it. I've written her emails. I've had people write her emails. I've had people call.
So you're doing like you did with Sensi, getting all the people you can that you fucking wound in over the years. Oh, can you write to my mother because she's not listening to me? So that poor woman has got a load of people emailing her, telling her how mean she is, when they don't know the true story, that she had to flee in the middle of the night.
She just won't answer her phone.
I don't blame her. I'd never answer it again. I'd change my number.
I know that she's been going to her dance classes every day and told me she was sleeping like a baby. This was in the beginning when we were just like shocked that she just up and left. She barely said goodbye to me. I don't know. I don't understand it. Burke and I didn't do anything terrible.
I didn't do. Oh, Burke and I didn't do. We didn't do anything terrible. Yeah. What did you do? That's the question, isn't it?
To her. And even if I did something, let's say I'm lying and I did something terrible, Burke didn't do anything terrible to her. So for her to do that to him, that's breaking my heart. He's had everybody leave him.
Because of you.
And I will not do that to him. But I do feel hopeless, a little bit hopeless. Like I'll sit on the sofa and I just want to talk to somebody, but I don't want to call everybody and go through it. I guess, I'm on my own. And I just have to get it out because I still want to do YouTube and I still want to do Sensi and I want to be happy again and I want to live my life and I want to interact with all of you. People are worried about me, so I wrote on Instagram, I did a quick video, but I wanted to do one on here and I just don't even have the energy to use my phone, my camera. I'm just doing it from photo booth. And I think I'm just gonna try and rest, and just had the best dream last night that I was with my mother and had several really nice dreams that she decided to come here and work at like Taco Bell or something with Bruce Jenner before he was Caitlyn. And then I had a dream last night that I was in Boston and she was there and we were in a really nice area and she was like, just live here. And I was like, this is really nice here, but what about the weather? And honestly, if I had known that she really wanted to move back, I would have moved with her. We would have moved together again.
Really? Would you? Really? I don't think so.
But she didn't make it seem like that. She just said it's just like a vacation, an extended vacation, but it's not. So I don't want to badmouth my mother. I love my mother a lot. My mother's been a good mother to me and a really wonderful grandmother to my son.
Note that, people, for when she's slagging her off.
And everybody likes her and she's sweet and nice, but there's other things. I don't know what she's going through. She's going through something.
She's going through the how the fuck do I get rid of my Klingon of a daughter? The narcissistic lump who's never done anything for herself her entire life. What do I have to do to get her to stand on her own 2 feet? Oh, I know, I'll leave her in California. She'll have to adult then.
I just know I can't give up on my son. He's the number one thing.
No one's mentioning you giving up on your son.
Number one.
Who said give up on him?
I'll always be there for him.
Well, so you fucking should. You're his mother.
So I just want to give you guys an update. 22 minutes of me crying and complaining. But I'm beyond sad. I'm broken right now. My new neighbor has helped me a lot. Like, I've been selling her things really cheap, and she said, let me mop your floor, and I've just given her a ton of stuff. I started her on Sensi, I gave her warmer, I gave her wax.
Yeah, now she's fucking stuck with you for the rest of her days, having to buy more wax to put in the warmer that you gave her. See, it's never a generous thing. Oh, here, let me give you this. Because then what do they do when the wax you gave them runs out? They have to buy wax.
She came home from work and I was like sitting on the sidewalk after I'd gone into my mother's and cleaned.
You're making it sound like it hadn't been cleaned for forever. We got a tour of your mum's apartment. It was spotless.
She brought out a beer to me, which was the only thing I drank yesterday.
Yeah, of course it
She's
was.
been very, very sweet. So I'm very, very thankful for people who are strangers who are helping. And when I get back on my feet and when I get back
I'll
to
pay it
my old
forward.
self, you bet your sweet ass I am going to pay this forward. I'm already saying I'm going to volunteer somewhere. I want to volunteer at like a crisis hotline because I've had to call them. I want to volunteer somewhere
Yeah, that never happened either, did it?
to help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Just an ear or, somebody to talk to or something. I don't know what, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
It's going to be added onto my list of
Things to do that you
plans for the
never
future.
do.
I hope you all are well. Tomorrow's my birthday. I don't even want well wishes for my birthday. I don't want to think about it. Last year on my birthday, I stayed in my house alone. It was raining.
Oh, that whistling would get on my tits. It's not even a tune, is it? What did you want? A little party with jelly and ice cream and everyone in pointy hats playing pin the tail on the donkey? As you get older, birthdays are fucking totally insignificant.
My mother lived in Huntington Beach. That whistling is annoying.
I have to agree with you, it is.
I'm turning 54 tomorrow. I never thought
There we go, 54 and can't adult.
that my birthday would be like that. So just know I read all the comments, and yes, I'm gonna delete the hateful ones. They mean nothing to me at all.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody says pull yourself together, believe me, I've pulled myself together. All I'm doing is fucking crying right now. I have done so much in the last few weeks. You have no idea.
Few weeks. I have done so much in the last few weeks. But you couldn't move yourself, no.
So I've pulled myself together. I'm just crying because I'm sad and scared, okay? I'm scared.
What's to be scared of?
And I just have to stay in the moment and just plod along. Plod along. That's it, everybody. I hope you're all okay, or whatever struggles you're going through. I pray for you too to
Mm-hmm.
get through them. Strength in prayer.
You don't believe in prayer, you
People getting
lying
into
toad.
accidents, fighting for their lives. This world's a hard place. It's hard. It's just hard, and sometimes it's great and sometimes it sucks. And I just hope that one day when someone is going through something that they feel they can't handle, that I can be there for them to help them in some way.
Did you though?
So
No.
that's my update I'm going to go lie down right now.
You are lying
And
down.
I'll see you all later, okay? Bye.
I'm sure I've done this. Absolutely convinced. But anyway, you've got it again. If you got to the end, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one.